It's time for something new. And I'm okay with that every single time. This is FEUERSCHWANZ Metfest. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that name right. FEUERSCHWANZ. Either way, Rogier, thank you very much. This is going to be a journey, like it always is. Anything new has just been life-changing, mind-blowing. Before I get going, be sure to subscribe. Helps me out so much. Patreon is in the description down below. New uploads every Sunday. Let's go.
Auf ein Metfest! Gönnt euch ihr Zecher auf ein Metfest! Gönnt euch die vollen Becher auf dem Metfest! Verträgt sich jedes Pack, denn wozu braucht man Feinde, wenn man solche Freunde hat? Im Geiste zu Kampfesbrüdern macht. Jede Fehde, jede Feindschaft fließt dahin für eine Nacht. Komm, packen wir bei jedem Anlass.
Where the fuck was this when I was growing up? Like, sincerely. Like, anywhere outside of North America, there are obviously exceptions. Korn, the Chili Peppers, I could name quite a few. But it just seems like any single band or artist or musician or guitar player, just name something, anything outside of North America just has talent that is completely unseen. Like, you don't really see stuff like this in North America. There was a time when it started to kind of creep up. Yeah, we have a lot of super talented musicians. But honestly, especially nowadays, we don't hear it. Like, back in the day, who did we have? We had Nirvana, Soundgarden, Twisted Sister, Guns N' Roses, Dio, Black Sabbath, Ozzy. We had all these surefire Hall of Famers. But eventually that started fading out. And then it had a big resurgence with nu metal. And you know what? I'm going to say certain pop acts too. I don't care if they didn't write their own songs. A lot of those guys and girls could fucking sing. And then it faded out into what we have now. Like, yeah, we had Linkin Park, Papa Roach, Kid Rock, if that's what you're into. I like a few of his songs, but not really my thing. But on the radio and on Much Music, we would just constantly hear it. There was no, what's the word I'm looking for? There was no diversity. They played it safe. And then Much Music had that channel. I really forget what it was, but you could, like, it was at the dawn of, like, texting and stuff. You could text in and there was, like, votes. You could see, like, certain things. Like, that's actually where I first seen Nightwish. I Wish I Had an Angel. That's where I saw that first. I also saw Halo by Soil, Shut Your Mouth by Pain. Oh my god. Keen Lust by Rammstein. But on the main run of Much Music, it was always the same thing. Outside of North America, their music is just so diverse, and there's just seems like every single day there's like 10 new bands that come on the scene that are just A+ players. I would have loved to have stuff like this growing up.
So kampfesbrüder Nacht, jede Fehde, jede Feindschaft fließt dahin für eine Nacht. Komm, packen wir bei jedem Anlass die Gelegenheit beim Zopf, stellen uns Gebrautes und Gebranntes eimerweise in den Kopf. Drum haltet besser euren Metfest, gönnt euch ihr Zecher auf ein Metfest, gönnt euch die vollen Becher auf dem Metfest. Es verträgt sich jedes Pack, denn wozu braucht man Feinde, wenn man solche Freunde hat? Wir müde, alt und weise, lassen alles hinter uns. Wir genießen still und leise Hochkultur und edle Kunst. Nur hier und da das mal ein Gläschen oder auch ein zweites sein, bei gutem Anlass und Gesprächen. Oder auch ein und edle Kunst. Nur hier und da das mal ein Gläschen oder auch ein.
What are they doing? I don't get it. Like, they have their the beer on the flashlight of their phone, but is that supposed to, like, mean something or, like, symbolize something? I've never seen that before.
Zweites Sein, bei gutem Anlass und Gespräch, etwas Smalltalk, piekefrei. Ich will jetzt sofort auf ein Metfest. Gönnt euch ihr Zecher auf ein Metfest. Gönnt euch die vollen Becher auf dem Metfest. Es verträgt sich jedes Pack, denn wozu braucht man Feinde, wenn man solche Freunde hat? Drum haltet besser euren Metfest, denn wir sind in der Stadt und wozu braucht man Feinde, wenn man solche Freunde hat?
Oh, hell yeah. I would have absolutely loved to have stuff like that when I was growing up. Not saying the stuff I had was bad or anything like that, because I absolutely loved the music I had growing up. But you show somebody something like that, or like Nana War of Steel, Nightwish, Within Temptation, Sabaton, Tommy, Alone, Ailstorm. It's just gonna, like, their music love would just completely explode. I really started discovering more once the punk show came around. If you're from Canada, Much Music, it was at like 11 o'clock at night with George Stroumboulopoulos. It was called The Punk Show, and they played so much good stuff. And they were almost on the cusp of like, okay, this is awesome again. Because they had like the Battle Zone countdown. I know they had the countdown for a while. But they were playing like Evanescence, Rammstein, Linkin Park. Like, they were just, it was starting to be so awesome, and then something happened. And it was just the same things over and over again. Like, it's a shame, because when Much Music and MTV first came out, that was the way to discover new bands and new music. It really was. And then now all they do is play what the hell is the name of that show? The werewolf one. Teen Wolf, maybe? Something like that. All they do is like play that and like Teen Mom and South Park. I love South Park, but shouldn't be on a music channel. Maybe it should. It is a quite musical show. Either way, I'm gonna go add this to my playlist. For now, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon. Later.